Good morning, and I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I just wanted to say we had a severe storm yesterday, so I wasn't able to record anything. Everything's still wet, but let's see how everything's doing since the rain. So the pecan tree has filled out even more. We have some green tomatoes growing. Kale is looking good. The mint has gotten taller. Some more kale and tomatoes over here. The squash is starting to grow over this way. Down at the other end over there, they're a little bit bigger. I got me some broccoli heads, but they're still kind of small. I don't know if they're going to get any bigger than this because we do have high temperatures all this week. The roly-polies and slugs have been eating my strawberries, so I try to get them as quickly as I can before they get to them. My butter crunch lettuce has been growing taller, but we've been still getting lettuce from it, so that's a good thing. The raspberries are, I'm getting about a handful of them, and they are so good. I don't know what it is about fruits and vegetables, but when you grow them yourself, they taste 10 times better than what you buy in the store. My green onions have been falling over. They are not bitter as they would be if they were in the store, but I've been getting, a couple every day with the strawberries and been enjoying them. The rain washed them off, so they're pretty good. Okay, so my turnip greens are coming up full force now. I've been getting about a good bowl full every day. I've been freezing them and putting them in there till I get enough to make a whole pot. And my carrots, they're coming up. All this rain is helping them. Some more green tomatoes. I believe these are the yellow pear shaped tomatoes. I haven't got any peppers off of those. The 2 okras that's in the back, they're growing right here. But what I wanted to show you is that my green beans have started producing little green beans. Yeah, we have a lot of flowers on them, but still slow to grow, produce the green beans. I have fertilized them. This side has not grown any, and I haven't seen any flowers on them yet. They're still vining, so I guess I still got a little while to wait on those. Potatoes are starting to die out. Yeah. And then the sugar snap peas, I've been eating them as well and making little salads with them. And the snow peas I've been using for stir fries. And then as well over here we have some green beans that have been growing. I've been trying to keep them tied up, but with all these storms we've been getting, they just keep getting knocked loose. But we do have green beans growing, some more turnip greens growing down here, and then we have this creeping jasmine or whatever it's called. My beautiful flower is trellising up. This tomato I think is the super sweet 100s. They are prolific. I mean, just prolific in growing tomatoes. So my cilantro is starting to flower, so they'll be going to seed and making coriander soon. I've been also harvesting the Georgia collards here. No green beans on this one because these are green beans as well. They are still vining, but no flowers. The cabbages are Still looking good, but you know how that goes. This tomato plant won't stay up here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna get too hot, so we might have to pull those soon. But I planted another row of radishes. They'll be coming up and being ready soon. You see the corn over here has gotten so tall. I know y'all can't see, but it is growing. I got marks on that stick as it grew. How many marks? But they've been growing pretty tall. Over here we have my mom's cabbage bed, which got ate up by slugs and roly-polies. And we had a real bad cicada outbreak. And for some reason, they were attacking the cabbage. My mom's mad about that. But they are putting on new leaves, so hopefully they continue to grow. And then I noticed the blackberries are starting to get a blush of color on them. So I'm happy about that. We have green peppers over here. We have some sweet banana peppers down here growing, strawberries, and I think this is a yellow bell pepper. And then I have, I think, some kale or some Swiss chard in this bed. And then day before yesterday, me and my neighbor built this bed right here for sweet potatoes, and I dug a lot of the dirt out of this and put it in the wheelbarrow, and we took it over there because she's now wanting to start a nice little garden bed. So we had to fill her soil, and you can see I have clay dirt. It is very thick, but we mixed it with the garden soil, and we mixed it with some vermiculite and some sand so that the clay soil isn't so thick and hard when it dries up from the rain, and it can air out more. These collard greens over here, I let my chickens out to roam in the garden, and they have been plucking these greens. I mean, they love collard greens. So those are growing. And then inside the greenhouse, I can show you, we have some new figs growing on here. And that is the first fig that came up, so it's a lot bigger. And then the lemons are still growing. They're still kind of small, but we had some cherry tomatoes at the bottom down here, but they turned red and I decided to eat them. The Tabasco peppers are growing over here, and we have a purple bell pepper growing as well. It is still small, but it's growing. Mother of Millions is looking good over there. I know y'all see all these cicadas hanging everywhere in here, but it's doing good. So the chickens are getting bigger. They are loving the pen. It stormed so bad last night. So, yeah. They want to get out and roam the yard, but it's supposed to storm again today. So, I'm not too keen about letting them out today. These are the squash down here that are getting bigger. Yeah, we're going to have some squash this year. Swiss chard, it went to seed. I'm going to let it go to seed so I can get some seeds for next year. And then my tomatillos have been growing really well, producing. And I think this is my shishito pepper right here, or some type of hot pepper. Yeah, growing. this potato bed is starting to fall over. I don't know if it's dying. It did have flowers on it yesterday. I think this is another Super Sweet 100 growing here and producing. This tomato, it hasn't done anything yet. As you can see, it rained something terrible. I need to stake all of these and get them to start trellising up something, because yeah, every time it rains it just knocks these babies over. If I can just get them to grow up something. And then we have another purple bell pepper, and it's done put on 2 bell peppers here and a third right there. And I think these 2 have combined. So yeah, we're getting peppers. And then this is a Tumbling Tom, a yellow tomato. I don't know if it's a indeterminate because it's not growing, but I love broccoli, so you're gonna see a lot of broccoli out here. And then over here I have 2 shampoo gingers growing, and then my bush cucumbers for pickling, and then my straight 8s and eurekas are on this trellis. I got some basil down here with some onions, my okra, I believe this was spinach that's going to seed. Yeah, this was spinach going to seed now. But yeah, I got a lot of these little trees, but just pulling up in my garden bed. I don't know. I did plant okra seeds, so it could be okra, but I've replanted my other okra here that I started in the greenhouse, so I could be pulling up okra, potential okra, but I'm not worried about it right now. I got more than enough okra growing. So, yeah, my pickling. Oh, there's a cicada right there. Yeah, they're bad. But you all can see my pickling cucumbers are starting to grow. I got several of them just coming up everywhere, looking so good. I'm so happy. My butterfly flowers are looking good and healthy. Strawberries, these are the ones that's getting torn up by the bugs, as you can see. Yeah, so they get this red right here and then they tear them up. So I try to put them on top of the hay, but it is what it is. I get what I get. I know I gotta share. I got plenty of them. Yeah, so we'll just see about it. But yeah, okay, so let's go look at the plums and the peaches. Leeks were in this bag, but only a few came up, but they haven't really done anything. So over here we have the plums getting a little bit bigger, and the peaches are getting really nice as well. Asparagus is growing taller. Y'all, this garden is doing so much better than last year's gardening. I'm waiting on the tree service to bring me some more mulch so I can put down, but I really haven't had to fertilize anything but the carrots and the onions and the green beans. I haven't had to fertilize the potatoes or the cucumbers or the tomatoes. I haven't had to fertilize any of those, along with the grapevines and the see, he's over here. That bird just took off with part of my tomato bush. The corn I haven't fertilized in 2 weeks, and I really haven't fertilized anything other than the onions, carrots, and the green beans. So the mulch is really helping and breaking down and making food with the worms that are under there, because I dug and I found buku worms. So the garden is very good on making its own fertilizer. We planted corn here earlier, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 came up right here in this area. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but this corn is taller than the corn over there that is more shaded. I did buy this red galaxy pepper, which is sweet when it's orange, but it is spicy when it's red. So I like them both ways. My oregano, it is just huge this year. The persimmon, it has some leaves on it, but still, you know, young. That persimmon over there, that is right there, that stick, that's another persimmon. So it hasn't put on any leaves. But that pecan tree, it put on leaves soon as I put it in the soil, like 2 days later. But this is the garden in the back. I'm so happy about it. It's doing a lot. These green beans haven't put on any green beans or flowers yet. They're still growing and vining. These potatoes have been leaning to the side and dying. So we will see about it. But y'all have a blessed day. Please click that like button and subscribe. Share with friends and family. And let's make me go viral. All right. Bye-bye.